Hello? Mute YouTube, please. Mute YouTube.
Hello.
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Christian Prince.
You are a Muslim, right?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
All right. Here, I don't know if you are following with us. Your fellow Muslim, he said Muhammad was joking when he said, repeat 3 times, about Adam winning the argument and the debate with Moses. What do you say about that? Do you agree with him that he was joking?
He was joking about what?
Do you see the screen? Do you see the screen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You were listening to us, right?
I just joined
All right.
a few minutes ago.
We asked your friend, the Muslim guy, about this hadith where Muhammad, he says that Adam and Moses were debating, and Adam saying to Moses that Allah created his sin for him 40 years before he created him, and the Prophet he repeated that he refuted Adam to Moses 3 times. We ask your friend, the Muslim guy, why the Prophet of Allah he said that. He said maybe he was joking. Do you agree that he was joking?
And may I ask where is you getting the reference from?
Oh, this is no problem. We have many hadith of the same hadith actually. This is Sahih al-Bukhari.
Do you have any
this is Sahih al-Bukhari.
Say a different source like Quran? Can you confirm anything like that?
Why you want to go to the Quran? Isn't it enough to have a Sahih hadith from al-Bukhari?
Well, just
no, let us focus on the hadith now. Let us focus on the hadith. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. And
basically don't follow the hadith. So
why you don't follow the hadith? You are a Quran only? You are a Quran only person?
Excuse me?
You are a Quran only person?
I follow the Quran, yes.
You don't follow the hadith?
I don't have to. There's not written any.
You don't have to. Okay, I have a very simple question for you. In the Quran, there's a guy, his name is Muhammad. Who is Muhammad?
According to our belief, he's the prophet, the last prophet.
What do you mean according to our belief? According to the Quran?
According to our belief, it's not your
what
belief.
What is your belief? What is your belief? The Quran or the hadith?
My belief is the Quran.
Okay, where in the Quran is telling us who is Muhammad? I'm asking you who is Muhammad. I'm not asking you what he's do for a living. Who is Muhammad?
Muhammad is a prophet.
This is not the question, my friend. Imagine I ask a driver, taxi driver, who are you? He said to me, I'm a driver. Well, this is what he do. I know. I'm in his taxi already. Who is Muhammad? The Quran says there's a guy, his name is Muhammad. He's a messenger. Who is Muhammad?
Yes.
Who is Muhammad?
He's a prophet.
Okay, who is he? Who is his father?
That.
Where he lived? Where?
No, that doesn't mean, that is not the concern. The concern is regarding the belief.
The concern is regarding the belief.
Allah, listen to me. You ask me a question, so let me give you a straight answer for that. And Allah says this person or that person is a prophet, we just believe, and that's it. No question asked. Do you understand that? We don't have to dig down deeper. Who he is, what's his name, where he lives, where he's from, nothing.
But what if he does not exist?
That's your belief. So you find.
No, not my belief. I believe Muhammad was exist. But don't you want to know who's Muhammad?
And I just told you, according to the Quran, he's a prophet. According to the Quran,
okay, does the Quran order you to call
Isa is a prophet?
Okay.
So as long what the Quran tells us, just follow that.
Okay, but the Quran.
Have you seen Musa? No. Let me ask you one thing. Have you seen Musa? Have you met him?
Yeah.
Have you met Isa or Jesus? Sorry, you haven't. Never.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't change the topic. I'm asking you who is.
No. I'm trying to. I'm trying to ask you the same question.
Who is?
You're asking me a ridiculous question.
Who is this guy? His name is Muhammad. You as a Muslim.
The faith. It's simple as that. If you don't believe it, that's fine. It's your problem. It's not mine.
My friend,
I don't have any problem.
My friend. Listen carefully. The Quran give us description. He says Abraham, he have kids, their name is etc. Okay, how come when it's come to Muhammad there's nothing about him?
No, listen to me. Adam came, Ibrahim came, Musa came, Isa came, right?
Came where?
Whatever the message to this earth.
Where Isa came to? Where Isa came?
Where?
According to Quran. Where Isa was sent where?
Let me explain to you one simple thing.
Explain to me where Isa came from. Where he came from, where he came from, and where he went.
Take out a question from what I'm about to answer.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's a kid's game. People used to do that while they were in the kindergarten. Okay. Don't do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now I'm trying to explain to you one simple thing. That whatever is being told to us about the book, okay, the message has been delivered. That's fine. I'm talking about the Quran, okay? Now, when the book has been given to us, we don't ask the question according to the belief that where it came from. If we think the book is not right or book is not hold the water or is authenticated, you can verify it. According to my belief, I will verify the way I like it. I don't have to discuss that how I verify that.
But the Quran,
according to your belief, according to your belief,
do you follow the Quran? Do you follow the Quran?
If you don't believe on something, that's absolutely fine.
What's your name? What I should call you? What's your name?
Okay.
What's your name?
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Usman.
Ruslan? Okay, Ruslan.
But Usman.
Okay, Usman.
Usman.
Okay, Usman. Does the Quran order you to call a person by the name of his father? Yes or no?
I haven't read that much in deeply regarding if somebody's talking about.
So you are not following Quran now. So you don't agree with the Hadith and you do not know the Quran. How you follow Islam?
This is very important regarding calling somebody's name.
Yes, because you are obviously you are not obedient to Allah. The Quran, my friend, be a man and answer. You're a prophet. He himself said that you should call a person by the name of his father. What is the name of the father of Muhammad to call him? I want to call him.
You want to call what?
The Quran says to us, and you are the Muslim.
That's according. No. According to your understanding, that's what you
Okay, explain the verse for me. Explain the verse for me. Explain the verse for me.
No, I don't have.
It's in the front of you. What do you mean you don't have? So why you are calling me? What's wrong with the Muslims? Each time we call, each time we talk to a Muslim, he says to me, I don't have to.
Let me ask you one.
Why the Quran says? Why the Quran says you have to call somebody by the name of his father? If you don't have to,
that's your understanding.
No, I don't want my understanding. I want you to give me understanding now. I'm giving you the verse. Explain it to me.
To teach you.
What? Why not? You are calling me to do what? So why you are calling? Why you are calling? Guys, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
English properly at all.
So why you are calling me?
He's taking so much time.
Why you are calling me?
I mean, what is this?
What is this? What is this? You Muslim, you have no idea. Okay, let me ask you. Do you know how to pray? Do you know how to pray? Do you know how to pray?
And you make up the videos.
Do you know how to pray? Listen, Abdul, you complain about I make videos, I make books, and you can do nothing about it.
That's fine.
You cannot answer me. You cannot answer me. This is the point. You cannot answer me. You Muslims, you have no answer.
These people they join.
How we will know who is Muhammad? I ask you a very simple question, and look what you made a drama out of it, like a pregnant women in the delivery room. I am asking you a simple question. Who is Muhammad? I want to know.
Prophet, I just gave you the answer.
Who's he? Who's he? Who's a prophet? Who is he? Who is this guy? This guy you call him Muhammad? Who is he? Abdul, who is he? Who is Muhammad? I want to know. Muhammad what?
He's a prophet. That's the answer.
Muhammad who? I'm not asking you what he do for a living. I'm not asking you what he do for a living.
Understand one thing.
I'm not asking you. Okay, hold on. You said he is a prophet. Hold on. You said he's a prophet.
Listen to me one thing.
Osman. Take a beer.
Every person,
take a beer.
Regardless whether you believe in Jesus, whether you believe in Isa, whether you believe in Muhammad.
Osman, take a beer. Take a beer.
Every person.
Take a beer. You said Muhammad is a prophet. Hold on.
Okay.
What's wrong with those Muslims?
For me, the answer.
It's like a talking machine. Abdul, don't you want to get me busted? That guy before you, he got me busted. You can do it. You can do it. Trust me. Listen. Abdul, you said Muhammad is a prophet. I want you. Don't force me to mute you. I'm asking you. You said Muhammad is a prophet. Fine. Give me one prophecy of the prophet. Give me one prophecy of the prophet. You said he's a prophet. What he prophesied? Give me one.
He prophesied what?
When you call somebody a prophet, that's mean he prophesied. Give me a prophecy of
Where
your
did it
prophet.
say he has to prophesy? Come on.
Guys,
Show me a verse.
he is a prophet. He do not need to prophesy. So
Show
why
me
you call him a
verse where
prophet?
it said that the prophet has to prophesy.
Yes, because otherwise why you call him prophet? So what does that mean? Guys, look at this madness. He is a prophet, but you don't have to prophesy.
To deliver the messenger.
But you say the prophet. I asked you, who is he?
Oh
you said you are the one who said the word the prophet. Abdul. Aren't you the one who said to me he is a prophet?
And he's delivering the message of the God.
No problem. Okay, the message of God is what? What is the message of God? Everybody know it, or only the prophet know it?
What happened?
So why you call him prophet if he isn't a prophet? Why you called him a prophet if he is not a prophet? Why you call him a prophet? I asked you, who is Muhammad? You said a prophet.
I told you he's a prophet,
okay.
and he had delivered the message, and the message is
by
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
But a prophet, Abdul.
And that's the end of discussion.
No, this is not the end of the discussion. The prophet is somebody he prophesied. This is not the end of the discussion. Have you ever heard of a dentist?
That's your definition.
Have you ever heard of a dentist? He don't fix teeth. Have you ever heard of a dentist? He don't fix teeth. Have you ever heard of eye doctor? He did not like work for eyes. So what? Why he is a prophet? Tell me. So now you are saying to me, you're a prophet is a prophet with no prophecy.
This is so stupid.
Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed from you?
Very well.
Hold on.
And I really appreciated your knowledge also, but sometimes you really talk dumb.
Abdul,
really.
Abdul, you are the one who's talking dumb like your prophet. So you just say to us, okay, hold on.
And you are translating and listening to
Abdul,
all the translators.
Abdul, let us laugh. Abdul,
proper translation of the Quran. Most of the hadith in the market or other books are available. With some people believe that's fine, but it's not part of the belief system.
Let us change. That's it. We are done. We are. Don't make me hang up on you. Hey, Britnet women in the delivery room. Stop talking, saying nothing. I want answers. Now, can you tell me? What is? You said Muhammad deliver a message. What is the message?
CB, to be honest,
you said Muhammad deliver a message. What is the message? You said you're a prophet. Deliver.
Not for you.
You said said Muhammad deliver. Stupid donkey, get lost, man.
Simple as that.
Stupid. I'm not going to waste my time. What the heck? What is that? We go back to Ahmad. Hey Ahmad, how are you?
I'm going to waste my time.
Mute the mic. Mute YouTube, Ahmed. We are back to you.
What is that? We go back to Ahmed. Hey Ahmed, how are you?
Mute YouTube.
Mute the mic. Mute YouTube, Ahmed. We are back to you.
Ahmed. Do you hear me? What happened to this guy? Hello? Yes, Ahmad. Did you hear your friend?
Yes.
Okay. He said that Muhammad is a prophet, but he have no prophecy. What do you say about that?
I think there is some prophecies.
There's some. So he's the donkey? Do you agree that he's a donkey? By saying that the prophet is a prophet with no prophecy. You think?
Actually,
yeah.
Some prophecy. What I mean is, you said no prophecy. I said yes. He gave some prophecies. Not he, but Allah in the Quran.
No. Just hold on. I'm asking you. This guy, he said that who said that Muhammad he have to prophesy to be prophet? So he is saying, confirming that Muhammad don't have a prophecy. Do you agree that he's a donkey? By saying that he's a prophet without prophecy.
Tell me the question again, please.
This guy, the Muslim guy, he was talking to me. He said Muhammad don't have a prophecy. He do not need to prophesy to be called a prophet. He just delivered a message.
He told that he doesn't have a prophecy. I don't think so. But he said, "Who told you to you have to have a prophecy to become a prophet?" He maybe.
Yeah. So, but I asked him. My question was, what he prophesied. He said he don't have to prophesy. This is what he said. So that's mean he's confirming he don't have any.
I think this is his opinion.
No problem. What is the prophecy of your prophet? Do you know any prophecy your prophet said?
Yes, I know a surah where it says the people will join Islam in numbers, in troops or something. Do you know that?
Which
Surah?
surah is that? Which surah?
It is a small surah.
And you need to give me the small. All of them, they are small. Like there's a one about Muhammad.
Okay.
Someone accusing that he have no testicles.
Okay, please. I'm searching in the Google now. It is a small surah, okay?
Okay, I want the guy who called me before you to listen carefully. This is a guy, Ahmad, he is the guy who have answers. The prophet, he have a prophecy. Yes, he have a prophecy. And he said, people will join Islam in a great number.
Wait, I'm searching here. You can also search, but it is a very small surah, one of the
I don't know. You have to
surah.
tell me. Okay, if this is hard for you, give me different prophecy.
No, this is not hard.
Okay, then find it. Find it for me.
N-E-B-E-R-S U-U-R-A-N. Very small surah.
Is that at the end of the Quran?
Yes, it is the end of the.
Is that a chapter 110?
110. Okay, I'm
Okay.
Q-U-R-A-N.
You see how nice I am? I help my Muslims.
110, na? Okay. Okay. My internet is very slow. Okay, when the victory of Allah has come and the conquest, and you see people entering into the religion of Allah in multitudes.
So this was a prophecy?
I think so.
Where it says that?
Is it people are entering into
read the verse for me.
Allah.
Read the verse for me.
When the victory of Allah has come and the conquest, and you see the people entering into the religion of Allah in multitudes, then exalt him with praise of your Lord and ask forgiveness of him. Indeed, he is ever accepting of repentance. And this is the prophecy.
Where is the prophecy here? Is this about the future or about something was happening? Is that about the future, about something happening right in the time of Muhammad? Is that the future? Muhammad is speaking about the future, or it's something happening right now in his time?
You see the people entering. There is no will, okay?
There's no will. So why you are saying this is a prophecy? If there's no will,
I heard from
maybe you heard from someone. Maybe he's joking. Maybe you heard from somebody who's joking.
No. In a debate, actually.
Yeah, in a debate he said that. So the Muslim was lying there.
I don't know, because
obviously the Muslim, he was lying, or maybe he was joking like your prophet. So why you are copy paste what people say to you without investigating? Very embarrassing. This is not about a prophecy. This is about something happened after Muhammad conquered Mecca. Now here we have a problem. You just made a very clear statement that your prophet is a terrorist. When people they enter Islam after he conquered them, the day before he conquered Mecca, nobody want to enter Islam. After they come with the swords, people they are coming by waves. How fast they convinced? Isn't it amazing? Yesterday they don't want to be Muslims. Today I come with the sword. I invade the city, and now everybody is a Muslim in 5 minutes.
Actually, Christian Prince. Actually, it is amazing that the Muhammad was just 7th century. Man.
Is what was?
He changed 7th century man when the Arabia was very in dark condition, but he
where you get the information that Muhammad coming from the 7th century? Who said that to you?
Scholars.
Who are they? Are they jokers or they mean it now?
No, both Christian and Muslim scholars.
Oh, okay. So do you take the Christians or you take the Muslim side?
It is such a well-known fact. I don't need to have a peak he can choose. It is such an
Okay, what is the name? What is the name of Mecca in the Quran? What is the name of Mecca in the Quran?
Bakka. Hello?
Yeah, what is the name of Mecca in the Quran?
Bakka, probably.
Mecca. Why the Quran says that Muhammad was in Bakka?
I don't know.
So what is it, Mecca or Bakka?
It is definitely Makkah.
What is the first house Allah? What is the first house Allah He built? Is it Mecca or Bakka?
What is the first? Is it in Mecca or Bakka? In present day, it is in Makkah.
No. According to the Quran, according to Muhammad, maybe he was joking. According to Muhammad, what is the first house Allah built?
It is the Kaaba, right?
Where is the Kaaba was located, in Mecca or in Bakka?
I don't know the answer, but maybe the Quran says it is in Bakka.
Okay, so why it is Bakka?
Because its name maybe was back then Bakka.
Was what?
Back then its name was maybe Bakka.
What maybe? The Quran used the word Mecca in the same time. So how the city is called Bakka? Why Allah is using two words? Bakka is not Mecca, is it?
According to many scholars, there is a Bakka in besides Israel or something.
In Israel. In Israel. In Israel?
No, I heard from some YouTube videos. There is a place somewhere in Lebanon or something. There is a place called Bakka.
Yeah, hold on. There's a guy in the text. He said he want to challenge me anytime. Why you don't call me, my friend? Call me. Okay, let us go back to the topic, Mr. As long as you do not know about Bakka and Mecca. Give me a prophecy of your prophet. You gave me one, you fail. Give me a different one. What make Muhammad a prophet? How he can be prophet if you don't have a prophecy? Give me a prophecy. I think this is easy. The first one was a hoax. It was a joker. Obviously, he was lying to a Christian in a debate, as you said. He claimed that this is a prediction of Muhammad about the future, when the fact it's not. Give me different prophecy.
Okay, let me search. Yeah. PHE prophecy of Muhammad.
Do you need to call a friend?
If I search prophecies of Muhammad, the result is Muhammad and Bible. These are results are showing.
What?
If I search prophecies of Muhammad, then the results are coming like Muhammad and Bible, Wikipedia.
But this is not a prophecy from Muhammad. This is a prophecy from different book. I'm talking about to you. Prophecy Muhammad, he said.
Okay. The Deen show has something to say. The long list.
By the way, Ahmad, I prophesy for you that in a few years from now you will buy a new phone. I prophesy in a few years from now you will buy a new phone.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a prophet now. I want to know what kind of a prophet this prophet. Muslims cannot even find a prophecy for him. The first guy, he said to me he didn't have to have a prophecy, and now this guy is struggling to find me one.
Actually,
for the ladies in the room, for the young ladies in the room, let me prophesy. Hold on, I just get inspiration from Jibreel. For the ladies in the room, the young ones, you are going to have your period next month. Some of you in a few days from now. I swear.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find the prophecy?
Preceding the Bible, Battle of Badr, the first and decisive confrontation with pagan Meccans in the second year of migration from Makkah in 632 CE. Prophet Muhammad foretold the precise spot every pagan Meccan soldier.
I don't understand. Give me the prophecy. Don't read an article for me. Give me the prophecy. Give me the prophecy. What the prophecy is? What verse and what the prophecy?
I can copy the.
No, don't copy.
Right.
Tell me the prophecy. You are reading there. Tell me what is the prophecy. What Muhammad he said, and what happened. And what verse?
Okay, Prophet Muhammad prophesied the battle of al-Adha would be at last invasion of the tribe of Quraysh. Would launch against the Muslims. It was fought in the 5th year of migration, and 626 CE.
Where he prophesied that in the Quran? Where he prophesied that in the Quran?
In the Quran?
Yeah.
I'm not a scholar. I'm not.
Okay, hold on. I mean, why it's so hard to find me a prophecy? It should be something in the Quran, because who is the one who told Muhammad the future? Allah. As long as this is Allah words, so we should find it. Let me help you. I will find you a prophecy. Very amazing one. In the Quran, it says the following. يا أيها النبي حرض المؤمنين على القتال إن يكن منهم 20 etc. Chapter 8 verse number 65. This verse, Allah told Muhammad that 20 of the believers, they can fight 200. Do you think this is a prophecy about the future?
Please tell me the reference again. I'm going to check. I was not hearing.
No problem. Chapter 8 verse number 65.
Chapter CHAPTR 8
verse number 65.
65.
Yeah, as you see in the front of you.
O Prophet, urge the believer to battle. If there are among you 20 who are steadfast, they will overcome 200. And if there are among you 100 who are steadfast, they will overcome 1,000 of those who have disbelieved, because they are a people who do not understand.
Do you believe that this is true? That 20 people they can fight 200?
I think this is a way of metaphorical, okay?
Metaphorical. It's falafel.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
It's falafel.
Please.
Allah, he don't mean it.
Of course, he means
okay,
it.
What is the metaphorical of it?
This is the beauty of Quran. You have to understand that there is literally very what is called very strong literally thing. You have to understand it very carefully. In our language, when we encourage people, we also say like that. If you are steadfast, you can do it however you want it. It's the way of metaphorical saying. Okay,
my friend, but that will not work, because the verse after it getting you busted. Read the verse after it.
Okay.
Allah, he changed the numbers. See, this is about numbers. This is not about metaphorical. Allah now, he found that the Muslim have a weakness. He put them in the scan machine. And he found some Muslims don't have kidneys. Some of them, their tooth is broken. Some of them, they cannot run fast. Some of them, they have a blood pressure. Some of them, so he changed the numbers. So what metaphorical? This is about war and numbers.
Let me read.
Read for me. Verse number 65 and 66.
Now Allah has lightened the hardship for you, and He knows that among you is weakness. So if there are from you 100 who are steadfast, they will overcome 200. And if
Beautiful.
There are among you 1,000 they will overcome, 2,000 by permission of Allah, and and Allah is with the steadfast. Yeah, this is also metaphorical, I think.
It's metaphorical. But so why he's changing the number? He's changing the numbers. Don't you see? He's changing the numbers, my friend. He's changing the numbers. What metaphorical? Okay, explain to me what the metaphorical. 20 of you can fight 200, and now one of you can fight 2, which means like 1 to 2.
Explanation is the verses are talking about the steadfastness of the people. If you are steadfast, you can do it.
If you are
steadfast, you are
steadfast.
Brave.
Both of them it says steadfast. Both of them it says patient. Both verses, nothing changed. Read that. It says exactly the same for listen, Ahmed. Please. It says that it put the condition. Read with me carefully. Both have the same conditions. If let's go to the verse number 1. If there are 20 amongst you, patient and preserving. So what is the condition? Patient and preserving. All right. Will vanquish 200. Okay. Verse number 66. It says the same. If there is 100 of you, patient and preserving. So nothing changed. What changed there is the number. So what the number changed? What the number changed? What happened?
The change is weakness. Do you see?
Okay, so Muhammad, he made a prophecy that 10 people they can fight 100, and he got busted.
No,
so he changed the numbers.
I think
he found it is too much. It's exaggerating.
It was about steadfastness and people's courageousness.
So why he changed the number? Why he changed the number? If it's metaphorical anyway, why he changed the number? Why he said once?
Because it is a way of saying.
What in the way of saying? What a way of saying? What are you talking about? Hold on. If I say to you, hold on. If I say to you, you can eat 10 zucchinis, and then I find that you have a weakness. Read with me carefully. It says here in the second verse that Allah, he found a weakness on you. All right. So what is the difference? Allah now he found a weakness. So Allah do not know that they have a weakness before.
Wait. Now and before, okay. He didn't found. He knows. Okay, that's the difference. He knows and found.
No. He do not know. He do not know. Hold on. Because if he knows, then he know from the beginning that they cannot make it. So he should give the second verse before the first verse. So what is the point of giving them that 10 of you can fight 20 of you can fight 200?
Because the first one is just talking about steadfastness and courageousness. The second is including weakness.
What weakness? But the weakness is in the first one, my friend. The weakness is in the first one. What? It's not in the second one. The second one, he's telling us why he changed. Why he changed the numbers from 10 to 100. Hold on. We have Uthman. We have Uthman is calling. Uthman is going to get the breath if you don't talk. Hold on. How are you, Uthman? Why you are calling me?
Hello.
Why you are calling me, Uthman, again?
Yes. No, I just want to ask you one simple question.
Okay. Let me tell you the answer before you ask me.
According to the verse.
Let me tell you the answer before you ask me. Let me tell you the answer before you ask me. You are wrong. You want to bet?
Bet about what?
That you are wrong?
No, I'm not wrong.
Okay. Prove to me that I'm not wrong. Here we go. The verse in the front of you saying 100 can fight 1,000.
Just one thing. Can I ask you one simple question?
Sure.
Chapter number 8, verse number 65. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. It starts with "O Prophet," right? Is that correct so far?
Yeah. That's amazing.
Okay. Which prophet he's talking to?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, it's your understanding. You just
I
pulled
don't
out
know.
the verse.
Maybe Christian Prince. I don't know. You're the Muslim. Tell me, who is the prophet here talking about?
It could be any prophet. So why are you pointing out to Muhammad?
It's not Muhammad, but he is saying to rose to fight in the time of Muhammad. So how you know that? So you are saying to me the Quran is confusing? You do not know? You are saying to me that the Quran is confusing?
Look, Christian, you know that very well since you're
Abdul, are you saying to me? Are you saying to me
and
that
you have a very good command
are
on
you saying to me the Quran
Arabic,
is confusing?
okay?
Are you saying
know
to
that
me?
very well. When Allah want to talk to somebody, He addresses it. You know that.
Okay. Well, how many times Muhammad mentioned his name is mentioned in the Quran?
It's 4 times, 3 to 4 times. No
Okay,
more than that.
so all the stories.
But
Okay,
let me ask you
so
this
all the
question.
stories
How
in
you
the
come up with
Quran
the
not about Muhammad.
conclusion that he's talking to Prophet Muhammad?
You Muslims.
tell me.
Okay, hold on. This is who is the prophet here? Then he's talking about.
See, you failed to understand the Quran in the first place.
Okay, explain to me who is the prophet here. This is not Muhammad.
You
if this is not Muhammad, okay, hold on. Let us see who's. Let us see who failed. Let us see. I will make everybody laugh at you. Who is this prophet?
So far.
Abdul, who is this prophet here?
That is your problem.
You failed. No, this is your problem now. You said this is not Muhammad.
And because of only that reason,
Abdul, Potato, let me mute you because you talk too much. All the Muslim scholars, they say this is Muhammad. You are the only one who comes saying such a thing. So you have to prove that all Muslim scholars are donkeys. I'm listening. Can you prove that all Muslim scholars, they are donkeys because they fail to understand the Quran? Yes or no? The mic is yours.
It's your understanding.
This is not my understanding. This is the Muslims. This is the Muslim scholars. This is the Muslim scholars. Stupid idiot. Listen. This is the Muslim scholars.
I gave you Abdul. Every person is
shut up. I have to mute you. I have no choice but to mute you. All Muslim scholars, they say that this is Muhammad. How you can refute the scholars of Islam and say this is not Muhammad? Can you refute them, please? I'm listening.
Every individual should follow the Quran, not the scholars.
Shut up. Every individual should follow the Quran. Okay, follow the Quran. Tell me who is this prophet now. Guys, every human should follow only the Quran. Okay, tell me who's. Can you tell me who is this prophet? You do not know then, because you just said he did not address who. Secondly, who care it address who? The problem here is the false prophecy is given by Allah, because regardless who is the one who said this is stupid thing, if it is the Quran, the Muhammad, or it is someone else, this is Quran coming from God. You see how silly you are? What we are discussing here, a false prophecy made by your God. For the one who prophesied is not really a prophet. A prophet, he delivered the prophecy prophesying of God, which means he is the middleman prophet. He delivered the prophecy, but the real prophet really is God. He is the one who tells the prophet about the future. So let us say the prophet here was not Muhammad. That will not change anything. Still Allah is stupid. All what happened. Oh, hold on. Let us go back to Ahmad. Maybe Ahmad can tell us better. Are you there, Ahmad?
Still Allah is stupid.
Ahmad, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, are you there, Ahmad?
Yes.
So what do you think? What do you think about what this guy is saying? This guy is saying this is not Muhammad. What do you say? Do you think it's not Muhammad talking about?
I think this is his understanding of the Quran.
What's wrong with the Muslims? Everybody understand wrong, because now he is saying to me, I have wrong understanding, which means you have wrong understanding too. And you are saying, that he have wrong understanding. So you Muslims have wrong understanding of Quran. For each one of you have different interpretation.
Hello. I didn't say he has a wrong interpretation.
Okay, hold on. He said this is not about Muhammad. What do you say? Do you say this about Muhammad or different one?
I think this is Allah is indicating Prophet Muhammad.
So why he's saying it's not Muhammad?
I think he has a different opinion.
This is what we are saying. So you Muslims are very confused about your Quran. A very simple verse. You do not know even if it's talking about your prophet or not. So now what we will do? How I'm going to go between you and him? Which one of you is correct one? How we can prove that he is wrong and you are right, or you are wrong and he's right? What we can do?
I don't want to prove him wrong or prove me right.
Okay, let's prove Allah. So Allah is wrong. Allah is wrong. Obviously, Allah, he failed to make it clear for you, both of you. So to the point that some of you say it's not about Muhammad, and some of you says it's about Muhammad. So obviously, the Arabic of Allah is very weak.
You can say this about the Bible also, because many people, Christian has difference in opinion.
friend,
so you said that
Christians they can no Christians, they cannot differentiate if this is about Jesus or not. They can differentiate in that they say
of course
no, like all verses is no. Okay, show me a verse says the Christian are not sure it's about Jesus or not. You cannot find one here in front of us.
I don't need to
here we go. I do not need to. Okay, now then let us go back to the topic. What kind of God he found out later that they have weakness? What kind of God? He made a prophecy, because the one who prophesy here is Allah. It's not the man. This is Allah talking. The man, he just delivered the angel Jibreel. He come to the door of Muhammad, knock at the door. Muhammad open. He receive a delivery. He sign. The angel he go. Muhammad, he opened the box. He says, okay, Allah, he said to me that 20 of you, patient and persevering, they will win against 200. The Muslims, they start saying to Muhammad, come on, come on, man, this is too much, man. No way, man. Is that true?
Oh, you are lying.
Is that true? Is that true that the Muslims said that?
No, there is no such thing that Jibreel is knocking.
So how Jibreel? Jibreel not only he knocked, he squeezed Muhammad. But
you just lied. Why did you find that?
Oh, so he was not knocking.
That door, and
guys, Jibreel, he was not knocking.
Tell me why.
So which one is the true? Muhammad, Jibreel was knocking at the door, or Jibreel was squeezing Muhammad?
Don't change the topic. You said that he was knocking the door. He opened a box.
Oh, there is no box. This is a lie, guys. This guy is lying. He get me busted again. Christian Prince is lying. There's no box. So how Jibreel gave him the Quran?
So you admit that you are getting busted.
Okay, hold on. No. Your prophet is getting busted because the Quran says, the hadith says that the angel said to him, read. If he did not give him something, a box in his hand to open it.
I didn't argue about hadith and reading. I argued that you are lying.
You argued why? How? Explain to me again. How he told him read. What read mean?
Is that there is no reference anywhere that he knocked the door, Muhammad opened the box, and the verse delivers. There's no
Abdul. Everybody knows that Abdul. Everybody knows that I'm making fun of the stupidest stories. For sure, there's no box in the time of Muhammad. There's no boxes. So, Muhammad is a Bedouin man. He used to clean his ass with rocks. What boxes? So listen,
you are
this guy. He cannot even have a box. He cannot even have a box to sit in it. What boxes? Now listen to me. I'm asking you.
Admitting that you are a joker.
You are, yeah. I am a joker for sure. Absolutely. You know, yeah. I'm a joker like Muhammad, making fun of Moses and Adam.
Actually, friend.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you. Hold on.
Please.
Allah here is saying that 200 of the Muslims, 20 of the Muslims can fight 200. Is that possible? Is that possible?
I told you that it was a metaphor.
What a metaphor? What metaphor? Why saying numbers? What the numbers mean?
I told that the point was about steadfastness.
Okay, so what is that? Why he changed in the metaphorical verses, the second verse, the numbers? Why he changed the numbers?
Because there is weakness in the second verse.
But you said it's a metaphorical.
It is. Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
So Allah do not know when He gave the first metaphorical. He do not know that they have weakness.
When there is weakness, of course, the possibility will reduce. Of course.
So Allah he got the facts. It says that they have weakness, so Allah he have to reduce.
Of course.
Okay. So thank you very much, guys.
Weakness.
Did you hear?
Of course.
Allah he reduced because he found that there's a weakness. So Allah he did not know there was weakness from the beginning.
No.
You just say that.
I said they're not found out. I said that there's no Allah knows.
So why he is reducing after? Not why he made? Are you saying he made a wrong decision in first decision about how many?
No.
So why he is reducing then?
Because the number whole number thing is a metaphorical, and the point is steadfastness.
If it is metaphorical, there's no point of reducing. If it is metaphorical, Abdul, if it's metaphorical, there's no point of reducing. If it is metaphorical, there's no point of reducing. What is the point of saying, okay, I found a weakness on you?
Point was the if.
Okay, Abdul, is it about a fighting? Is this about fighting war? Is it about a war?
it is about steadfastness and
No, it's
braveness
about war.
and your
It's about war.
courage.
Don't stop lying. It's about war. Is it about war or not?
Yes, in
Okay.
war you have to be
All right.
brave. You
Okay.
have to be steadfast.
And what here? What Muhammad is saying? Did he say his God? Did he say if you are patient you will win the war? No. He said 10 of you or
Yes,
20 of
this
you
is a
can
way
win
of
against
saying
200. Why 200? Why 200?
your words are
Why?
cutting.
Why? If it's metaphorical, why? Allah he said 20 of you can win against 200. Why he did not say it doesn't matter, 10 of you can win?
Because it is a way people or it is a way.
Okay. Allah he found weakness. Allah he found weakness. The weakness was in what?
Not found. I again said not found. He
It
knows.
says that. It says for the present Allah has lightened your task, for he knows that you there's a weakness. This is the translation of the Muslims. So now Allah he know that you have a weakness. Why he reduce? Because now you Muslims, Allah he found that you have a weakness. He reduced
Not
it.
found. You again use the found.
Okay, hold on,
He
hold on,
knows
hold on.
that you have.
What happened between the Muslims before and the Muslims after?
He
What the
is saying
change?
that if you are 100%.
Listen.
And
The
brave.
Muslims yesterday, they are being taught that 20 of you can win against 200. The Muslims afternoon, Allah told them that you can win if it is 100 to 200. Don't you see the difference is huge?
Yes, because the weakness is huge also.
So what happened? Why before Allah he thought they will win 10 against?
Why are you think thought? He knows.
Because obviously, did they win? Did they win?
Huh?
Did they win?
Did they win means?
Did the war the Muslims win the war?
Which war?
I don't know. He's asking them to go to war. Did they win?
Muslims conquered from South China to
Abdul, what conquered China? China. This is about Muhammad. This is after Muhammad, and those are not Muslims. Those are Bani Umayyah. They ripped Islam off. What are you talking about? Go and watch the Muslim scholars say what they say. The one who spread Islam by the sword is not Muhammad. Those are Bani Umayyah, and Bani Umayyah are not Muslims.
Yes, because Prophet urged the believers to battle.
Okay, now answer me. Answer me. Forget
because
about this. Listen. Here we have a problem, Abdul. Listen. We have a believers been encouraged to go to fight, and Allah he told them and he promised. If Allah he said to me, as an example in the Bible, God he promised the Jews to win the war. It doesn't matter how big the army, and they won. Now Allah he promised you that if you are patient and persevering, 20 can win against 200. Can Allah make you win? Yes or no?
Of course he can.
Okay, so why he changed the numbers?
You are now using the verse. I was saying because if he wants, he can do anything. I said that in that sense. Okay,
my friend, this is another question. And my question is, if Allah is Almighty God, as you Muslims claim, right? Okay, and he promised me to win. It doesn't matter if I am 10 to 100, 10 to 1 million, 10 to 10 billions. So why he is changing the numbers? The weakness now here is in where? Is it in the Muslims
because
really or in Allah?
He is telling the Muslims to be brave and steadfast.
My friend, who is the weak here? The weak is Allah, not the Muslims, because obviously Allah he could not make it happen. Listen, Abdul. If I am the president of or the king of Saudi Arabia, and I promise you that I will make you win this war, and I speak about numbers, and I say to you, I will give you 10 soldiers with you, and you will win.
I think you are
then
the point.
And then a week after, or the second day, and the second day I say to you, hold on, just I know you have a weakness, so I'm going to increase the number, because 100 can fight 200. Who is the weak here?
No, I think the point here Allah is making is about become steadfast and brave and courageous. Okay, so there is nothing wrong there.
Hold on.
You are arguing with
Abdul.
numbers.
If I am a Muslim, if I'm a Muslim, and the God of Islam promised me I will have war with 7 billion human beings on earth and I will win. Do you think I will win or I will lose?
You will win.
I will win. Thank you very much. So it doesn't matter what the number is.
If God promises you,
thank you very much. Did Allah hear a promise? Did Allah here promise that 20 of you can win against 200? Is that a promise or not?
I think here is I'm saying that this is a way of metaphorically saying that become.
Abdul, stop saying metaphorical. Is it a promise or not?
It is a promise.
Thank you. So it is a promise. And how come Allah is Almighty and He cannot? Now He changed His mind, and He changed His mind about what? Because obviously the one who will win the war, it is not a promise. Who is the one who will make you win the war? Is it Allah or the fighters? Answer me, please.
It is. Look carefully. The Prophet asked the believers. Allah is saying to tell the Prophet to ask the believers, to encourage them, to become steadfast, become courage, become brave. Okay, it is about encouragement, not about numbers. And if there is weakness, then
my friend, what's wrong with you? I just asked you if your God Allah is a true God and He promised me to fight 7 billion human being. I am alone. I'm going to win. You said yes. Okay. Allah here making a promise that 20 Muslims can win against 200, which means every Muslim can fight 10. Every Muslim can fight 10. So why he need to change the numbers? Why he need to change the number? He made a promise. You agreed that this is a promise. So who is the one here will make the war win? Is it Allah or the Muslims?
Yes, and the number is changed because there is weakness in the second.
Is weakness in who? In the Muslims or in Allah?
Muslims.
I say from Allah, because here we go. Allah, He promised them that 10 of you can fight 100.
If you are strong and you are encouraged and you are steadfast, but in the second one, if you have weakness, you can.
My friend, it doesn't say in both of them. It says if you are patient and persevering. Read. The conditions is the same, nothing changed. What is addition is that Allah He just informed that they have weakness.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. So why Allah He made a promise He cannot make it first of all? What kind of God? What kind of God He promised the Abdul that 10 of you can kill 100, and then He said, okay, you have a weakness, obviously, so I'm going to change the number.
Let me explain. And the first one is saying that if there is no weak people in you, then 20 only brave people can fight 200. And if there is
when Allah He gave verse number 65, the Muslims, they were not weak.
I don't know Muslims are weak or not, but he's saying that if there is weak people
okay, yeah, we are done. I have a headache because of you. I mean, how obvious it is that this God is a scam. If God He promised you will win, you will win. You do not need to change the number. The Muslim, they start saying to Muhammad, obviously you are exaggerating. What are you talking about? How we can win? How 20 can fight 200? Some story report that they lost. It doesn't matter what happened. Obviously, Muhammad, he is correcting himself. He is trying to make a rap music. And he found that the number 20 fit with the number 200. So he decided to put them. When the result is not pleasing as he promised, Muhammad, he decided to change it. And now what is the excuse? For the present, Allah has lightened your task. So who is the one who gave the task It is Allah. What was the task? 100 can fight 1,000. Allah gave them task, but they cannot handle it. And He told them that you can win, so He was lying. Or let us say He made a wrong assumptions in the best scenario, but this is God. This is can happen for a human being like me. I say to you, okay, go and fight those infidels, and 10 of you can win against 100. And then second day I say, oh, sorry, I was wrong. 100 can fight 200, which means 1 to 2. And look how He used the changes from 20 fighting 200, which means 1 to 10, to 100 fighting 200. That's crazy. They will vanquish, huh? If there's 100 of you, will vanquish 200. So the percentage change, the error in the assumption of Allah is a huge. He thought that 1 to 10 it work. So He made a promise that 1 to 10 can win. 1 to 10. Then Allah He said, okay, hold on. I think this is too much. There's no way you can make it. I will make it 1 to 2. This is God. What kind of God this God is? 1 to 2? From 1 to 10 to 1 to 2, at least make it 1 to 5. If God Almighty is talking, it doesn't matter what the percentage is. If God said you will win against all the world, you will win, for God is in your side. What the numbers have to do with this? But because this is the made man verse, or the made by man for the delivery of a false prophet claiming to be God, encouraging the full Muslims to go and die for him, making a false exaggerated numbers which cannot be true, and obviously he got busted. So now he decided to change the numbers. This is cannot be God. God is called Almighty for a reason. It's not just a title or a name. You will win, you will win. I do not need to change the numbers. What weakness? Here the weakness is in who? Is the weakness is in the Muslims, or the weakness is in Allah? Obviously it's in Allah, because the one who made the promise of winning is Allah, not the Muslims. Are you following, guys, with me? Who is the one who's making the promise of vanquishing? Allah. Who is the one have a weakness? The Quran claim that the Muslims are the one who have weakness, but the fact it's Allah. Because the one who made the promise, he is the one who is going to keep the promise. He's God. If God promised me to be rich, I will be rich. It doesn't matter how much you try to make me poor. It doesn't matter how many people they gang against me. That's it. God, he promised me to be rich. I will be rich. God will not come second day and say I have a weakness in my calculation. I said to you, every $20 they will make 200 for you. Now I found that every dollar will make 2. And this is a prophet of God Who is the weak here? And my brother, you did lie when you said Jibreel he come with the box. It doesn't say that. And brother, you did lie when you said we start the prayer by saying Allahu Akbar 3 times. I mean, look at those Muslims. Look how silly they are. You have the most funny, stupid statements in the front of your eyes. How this can be accepted to be coming from God? No, they don't know. Muhammad is just encouraging those fools to go for war and die. Just go and die. It doesn't matter. The Prophet, but they are 200. So 20 of you can kill 200. And then Muhammad, because he's a false man, he got busted. They did not win. So he decided to change the numbers. Allah, he found a weakness on you. So he lied in your task. Well, this is the weakness of Allah, obviously. When God, he made a promise, the promise will come true. Allah, he promised you, you will vanquish. Who care about the weakness you have? But obviously the one who have a weakness is Allah, the false God of Islam. I advise all Muslims to read carefully what is written in their books. Don't be a copy paste. Oh, the Prophet did not, he was not delivered a box. The Quran says he was delivered a box. Let me show you. Guys, did he say that Jibreel did not deliver a box? He did. And Muhammad opened it and there was a pen there. Yes, Uthman. What do you want to say to us?
Hello?
Yes, Uthman.
Yes, you were talking about the verse where it says that Allah is talking to Prophet and he's talking about the number of 20 people. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And he's saying, Allah is saying that don't worry because Allah is giving them the power or the prophecy by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and don't worry, you will conquer 200. Is that correct so far?
Right.
Okay. And then you say later on that Allah have changed the percentage. Is that correct?
Correct. You're very smart.
Where does it say that?
Well, it says that 20, it was what? It was 20 will fight 200. Then it became
Okay,
100 will
fine.
fight 200. Isn't this is the percentage?
Okay. And then what it says after that?
What it says?
It said that you have a weakness. Is that correct? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have spotted a weakness in them.
Okay.
Is that correct?
So he spotted the weakness.
Okay, that's fine. So he spotted a weakness in who? In those 20 people.
In those 20 people. Oh, okay. And?
Okay.
Okay.
So he's saying even if you are like the 20 becomes 100, meaning not only the 20 people, even the 100 people have the same weakness. Don't worry, you will conquer the 200. So don't try to manipulate
the words of the Quran. There. It says
because
it says hold on.
Arabic and you're trying to.
You know Arabic.
CP,
you know Arabic. You know Arabic.
CP, don't do that. Please.
You know Arabic.
Okay? It's a common sense.
Osman. You know Arabic.
You were like he's talking about the
Osman.
the group.
Do you speak Arabic? Do you speak Arabic? Do you speak?
Just listen to me once.
Do you speak Arabic?
To a group of 20
do you
people,
speak Arabic?
And then he's saying, don't worry, even if you were 100, not 20, even were 100 with the same weakness, don't worry, you will conquer. So why are you trying to twist the words?
Where it says that?
And you're trying to
wait. Where it says if they were, if they were. What? It says if they are 100. He hang up potato. It's in the front of you, Abdul. Allah saying 20 will fight 200, not me. And you just said, even if they are 200. So why Allah he need to change his numbers? Because even if they are 200, they will win. But you just said that Allah have found a weakness. Thank you very much. So he changed the numbers. If Allah is making a promise not to 10 to 1/2 a cat, you see, let us say there's a cat and there is 7 billion human being trying to kill the cat, and this cat cannot do nothing, say meow meow, small cat, and Allah he said to the cat, don't worry, nobody can kill you, you will win against 7 billions. Who will win? Obviously the cat. It doesn't matter if they have nuclear weapons, they have airplanes, because God, this is God, that's it. Nobody can overcome God with any power. Allah promising you to vanquish, and now Allah is correcting himself. So the promise of vanquishing is a false promise, because you cannot vanquish because you have a weakness. So here Allah he proved to us that he is not the one who will able you to win. He is not involving. I can do nothing about it. I just can correct your numbers. That's what Allah is saying. But this is not what he said in verse number 65. In verse number 65 he confirmed that they will vanquish 200. So simply the Quran confirmed that the one who made and fabricated this story here is a false prophet, because he promised that they will, not maybe, and he gave us the exact number. Osman he called us, he said even if they are 200, no problem, thank you very much, even if they are 200 you will win. What is the new? What is the update? Allah he found a weak spot on you. So the promise before was a false promise. The numbers was false. You have a weak spot on you. Why you cannot win? Because you have a weak spot on you. So why you are saying to them 220 can fight 200s? He do not know. In verse number 1, when he mentioned this verse, when he fabricated this verse, he do not know that those Abduls, they have weakness. Now he knew. He got the update. Allah he have a wrong data. His calculator made an error. What kind of a prophet this prophet is? Somebody wanna ask about my book? Yeah, sure. Okay, go ahead. Call me, Eva. Which book you are talking about? Sex and Allah, or go ahead, call me. Don't forget, please, for those who they are getting my books, to make a review about them. And I encourage every Muslim who he claimed that he got me busted to copy my videos and share them with your friends, please. Oh, I lost you. Let me call you here. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm almost done with volume 1, meaning that I've been chewing on it and making lines and stuff like this. And about the things that you were asking the young guy about the 3 divorces, I was thinking about this when I read it over again this afternoon. Because is it possible then that after the woman goes and have mutter with another man, and then goes back to the first husband, is it then 3 new strikes for him?
She's what? So again?
Is it then 3 new strikes for him? He can divorce her again 3 times.
Yeah, he can divorce. Every husband, he has the right to marry and re-divorce 3 times, which means marry and remarry. But you know, it's not really a marriage. This is a contract of sex.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But as if he then wants her back for the 4th time, right?
He cannot have her unless she go and have sex with a brand new husband.
Yes. If he then takes her back, does he have 3 new times to divorce her?
Yes, he can.
So that means that, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow, ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was just thinking it could be that, but I wanted to make sure, because that's just insane how Muhammad treated women then.
Well, you see here the story is very, very disgusting. It's not about treating women. It's about, this is a very sexual community. And this sexual community is based on, you know, not on marriage. It's about a joy of sex. You see, marriage is the base of the family. A man, yes, when a man and a woman, they get married, their joy is sex, and nothing wrong with that. But this is not the only purpose of the marriage. In Islam, obviously, it is sex. How a woman, she can get back to the previous husband, she have to have sex with the new husband, and not only that, she have to taste his juice, and he have to taste his juice. Now, the Muslims, they if you remember this guy, what his name, Nightmare, he said to me, well, juice here, it's a metaphorical of marriage, you know. Yeah. And he gave us himself a website, have a dictionary, and he says he used it before many times. Then we went to the dictionary, the same dictionary he used, and in that dictionary we tried to find the word asilatahu, and we find that asilatahu mean orgasm.
Yep.
So she have to taste his orgasm, and he have to taste her orgasm.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
So how this is about metaphorical, I have no idea. But the Muslims, because they are trying to avoid the madness of their prophet, you know, they try to justify it in somehow, you know. But it doesn't make any help. Here we go. I will show the hadith in the screen. Let us take the book down, and this is the dictionary. The word asila mean orgasm, and what the prophet said, she cannot get back to him unless he tastes her asila and she tastes his asila. And asila mean orgasm. And why in the world this woman, she have to taste his orgasm and he have to taste her orgasm? Isn't it, this is a very clear sexual society, sexual community, very in the world today they call them open-minded. You know, this is open sex society. You know, a wife, she is with me today, I divorce her, I marry her, I divorce her, I marry her, I divorce her. Okay, enough is enough. You cannot have her back unless you go and sleep with this guy. And not only that, she have to taste his orgasm and you have to taste her orgasm. I mean, what kind of God this God is?
Yeah, no, I don't want to say it.
You know?
Yeah, I don't want to say that. I don't want to use those words.
This is this is God who is teaching us good manner? Is that a good manner that a woman, she will be moving between men in order to get back to her previous husband?
No, no, no,
What
definitely not.
what is the wisdom of this?
Oh no, it goes strictly against the 10 Commandments of adultery.
You know, let's say you are not a Christian, you are not a Jew, you are a Hindu, you are a Buddha, whatever you are. What the point of saying that she cannot get back to the previous husband? The woman, she want to get married. She is not asking to sleep with him without marriage, right? So she want to marry again. So what the problem? What is the problem of the God of Muhammad? The Muslim, they will say to you, the Muslim will say to you, oh, they want to teach the man not to play with divorce. Well, if you don't want to make the man to play with divorce, forbid him from divorce. Same time, when you give him a chance to 3 times, you are the one who's playing. What about make it once?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And that was why I was wondering if he got like 3 new strikes every time he then had her to a new guy. Yikes. That was one thing, and I think you clarified it for me. I don't know if you want to add more to it now.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Then the other one is because I have a few in my, what do you call that, acquaintances who's flirting with young Muslim men. And according to you, this...
say again what you said.
They are flirting with young Muslim men, right? Because they are nice-looking boys, and they treat women very nice until they get the grab on you. And you're mentioning in your book this vacation marriage. Was that the word? Or tourist marriage, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that would be the right thing to actually tell these girls, or is there a better way to tell them that this is what they do? They just use you for a split second of enjoyment, and then they will leave you, even with this kind of contract.
You see, first of all, how in the world we can call such a thing a marriage if the purpose of it is just sexual? I am going in vacation, and now I am a tourist or a student. And then we have a religion says, if you are in such a situation, and let us say I am coming from Mecca, I have a wife there, I could not bring my wife with me. Maybe they did not give me a visa. So what is the solution? Go and marry a woman as a tourist. Let us say you want to stay there for 3 months. So the logic of the Muslims is very weird. They claim that this is to prevent this guy from doing wrongly behavior. But isn't it wrong to take a woman to my hotel room and sleep with her under the title of marriage when the whole purpose is just I want to satisfy my desire, and I will give her wages? I will give her, you know, because what the Muslims call marriage, you have to pay. So where is the ethic in this?
There is absolutely none.
And is he going to say to her, I'm going to marry you only for 3 months? No, he will just marry her until it's time for him to go, and he say, bye-bye, I did nothing wrong, I did marry you, it was legal, I am a good guy, you are divorced. Why? Because now he is leaving in the airport. And many of them, they do now what they do today, they leave a text message. They don't even call the women to tell her we are divorced. It's approved today in Islam to divorce your wife by text message. You can search it right now in Google and you will find that. So marriage in Islam is not exist. What exists in Islam is a sex contract. And you know, I provided many references and many proofs in my book, Sex and Allah, that the word marriage does not exist. There's no marriage. This is not what marriage is about. And even the word the Quran used is nukah. And the Muslims from their own definition, they admit that the word nakaha mean sexual behavior, the F word. One of the hadith, if you remember, we mentioned the story of how Shaitan, he had sex with himself.
Shaking his legs.
But what it says there, it says فَيَنْكَحُ هَذَا بِذَاك. So he do nukah to his this by that. Okay. So Is Shaitan marrying himself? No. So what is doing exactly? He's shaking his legs, and by doing that, he is doing nukah. And this is written in their Islamic books. So nukah is not really what the Muslims say. It is a word mean marriage. It's a false statement. The word marriage in the Quran is zawaj, and even that is destroyed, because the Muslim, they call the muta zawaj. They call it zawaj al-muta. So now they are using the word marriage
as a marriage contract.
About what? About muta. What muta in Arabic mean? Muta, it can be, it's a mean like pleasure. It can be for anything, by the way. But here in this case is about sex, specifically and only about sex. So how you hire a woman to sleep with her, and the purpose is muta of sex, how that can be marriage, and especially this marriage is for a very short period of time, and the woman, she will get wages, and there's no divorce when, because it's a contract. I hire you for 3 days or 2 days or 1 day or 1 hour. When the 1 hour is over, this marriage is over. There's no need to say to you are divorced. There's no divorce in the muta. Yet they use the word zawaj. So what Islam did, use the word nikah, which destroying the respect of relationship between man and women, because this is specifically the F word. How God, he described marriage as an F word. It doesn't make sense. And then how God destroy the word zawaj, which is a word mean marriage, to be about muta. So in either way, when you speak about Islam, even when Allah, he used the word marriage, it is not really marriage. And you know, even the Muslims in the scholars of the Muslims, if we go to the Muslim scholars website as an example, this is al-Islam.org. In the al-Islam.org, read with me carefully, guys, what the Muslim will say about their marriage, the marriage of the muta.
All I see on your screen, I don't know if I'm lagging, but that's the prayer recitation.
Or refresh your page. Refresh your page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, refresh your page. You will see. You will see that it says here, speaking about the muta, what the Muslims describe the muta. The Muslims, not me. They describe it as a rental. They are renting women. Imagine, it is a rental. Let us see. Let's find it fast. I mean, how in the world somebody, he claimed that he is following God, yet he believe in such a God teaching? Read carefully. In some work, special term is applied to women who participate in muta. It is musta'jara. What musta'jara in Arabic mean? Rented. Who is the one saying that? Is that a Christian Prince? No. Those are the Muslim scholars. And here he continue. Rented women. Do you see it, guys? Rented women. And then they continue saying, muta is considered as a kind of rental. This is a religion?
So basically, every woman who is, in quotation mark, married to a Muslim man is considered a whore.
Every woman, she is rented, because it's a contract of sex. You pay her, and you pay her down payment, and then you pay her at the end. However, that contract have different there's many kind of contract in Islam for this rental. There's a long-term rental, which there is no date of the expire. It's up to the one who is renting. And there is short time or short-term rental, which means you decide before you go for it how long it's going to be. All right. So how we can consider such a thing as a marriage? Who is the woman she like to be rented? If there is any Muslim lady accept that to be rented by a man, Rented? Why? You are a bicycle? Who want to take a ride? I mean,
Yeah.
this is a shame. And why the Muslims don't have a problem with it? And the Muslim, they say to you, oh, this is forbidden later. Well, forbidden later or before? First of all, the Quran never said it's forbidden. Secondly, the story of forbidden, I believe that the Muslim, they found it very disgusting. So they start fabricating stories saying it's forbidden. We will not follow it. Because a guy, his daughter come back to home to him, and he said to her, where you been? She said she can say, oh, I have 2 hours rent in the elevator.
Yeah.
You know? So
Well,
in order to get away from this disaster, they start fighting it and says it's forbidden later. Now the question is, why Muhammad allowed it anyway? What kind of a prophet he allowed the Muslim women to be rented?
yeah. Well, they are just a field to be plowed, right?
But you know, I mean, the logic of Islam is weird. Everything is weird. I get married, or I'm renting a woman. How I can say that this is marriage if I am believing that the woman she is with me, she is rented for a service? All what we understand from the marriage of Islam is the following: that if you have sex with the woman and there is a result of this relationship, let us say she got pregnant, this contract will preserve the rights of the babies only.
Yeah.
But if you do it out of marriage, which is contract, it's a sex contract anyway, it's just prostitution, the baby will not have no right, which means Islam actually discriminating the one who, the baby. Because who is the one will be punished? In Islam, for many who do not know, that if you have a child out of marriage, the child cannot carry the name of his father. Is that fair? The child cannot inherit his father. Is that fair? The child cannot even ask for a child support. And not only that, if we go to chapter 25 verse number 54, it says وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَسَبًا وَصِهْرًا, and we made it as relationship by marriage, lineage by marriage. In the interpretation of the Muslims, they say, according to the most accurate interpretation, if a man have sexual relationship with a woman and he have a daughter from her, he can have sex with the mother and his daughter from that woman. Why? Because according to Islam and the most accurate opinion of scholars, she is not considered as his daughter. So the man, he can now rent the mother and rent the daughter for sex. But this is his daughter. How that can be?
Yeah.
This is actually, start reading the variant number 2, because variant number 2 you will go crazy.
Yeah.
Did you have variant number 2 or not yet?
Yes. I
You
got
did?
both of them
Okay.
for birthday.
You will go crazy. You know, you will not believe. Like you are going to like touch your eyes from time to time to see if this is true, what it says there, or not.
As soon as I'm done, I'm going to make a review for you on Amazon, because I really like them. But I want to be sure that I've finished volume 2 as well.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you know, this book. I mean, I'm so glad this book became so popular between many and between even Muslims, because there is no way that all the buyers are Christians. I'm sure there's a lot of Muslims buying the book. But you know, what I tried in this book is to speak about things usually I don't talk about, because we might even get banned from YouTube if we talk about it. You know?
Yeah.
It's a very filthy, very disgusting, and in the same time it's exposed the mentality of this cult. This cult is a pure satanic, use sex, nothing wrong with sex. God created man and women. He created us from the beginning as male and female. And the reason he made us male and female, which means there's sexual relationship between them. So the sex itself is not the problem. But this God, he used sex to tempt you to kill, to hate, to do violence, to abuse, Because when I rent a woman, what does that mean? I'm abusing her. A woman, she is renting her body for me, is a woman being forced to sleep with me because she need money. As simple as that. Otherwise, why she need to be rented?
Yeah.
You see, the Muslim, they speak about the filthy Western who have a boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay. Well, if somebody he's a Western, have a boyfriend and girlfriend, this is not the teaching of Christ. This is number one. This is his own behavior. Secondly, having a girlfriend is 1 billion times than having a wife in Islam, because she is not getting paid. A woman getting paid for sex, obviously she is a prostitute.
Yeah.
When you come to me and you say, we allow you to rent our daughters, and what is the purpose of rent? Is she going to clean my kitchen? No. Is she going to do laundry? No. The point of this rent is to sleep with me. How that can be marriage, and how this can be not an abuse and use of the women. What if a woman, and look here the double standard in Islam, can a woman rent a man?
No.
I think I missed to mention that in my book. I should mention it. Why guys, as long a Muslim man, he can rent a woman, as we see in the screen, and this is lawful, and this is halal, and this is the teaching of Allah. Okay, what if a woman, she have a lot of money and she like to have sex with 4 men in the same time, and she can afford it? Why Allah allow the Muslim man to rent 4 women, but the women, she cannot rent 4 men? The answer is very simple. Islam is a religion made by the man for the man. When Allah, he promised the believers to go to heaven, who will get the virgins? The men. Why Allah don't promise them, the women, that you will have a beautiful man? Women, they like to have beautiful men. Why not? You know?
Well, they don't even, he doesn't even promise them to be together as man and wife, as Jesus does.
No, it's not about. You see here,
again, this is
the Bible,
totally different.
Jesus make it clear that you will not be, you will be in heaven the same as an angel, as simple as that. So it's not a man and husband, a wife no more. We will be in heaven, and we have a different kind of happiness, a noble happiness, a high standard. Because sexual, it doesn't matter. Like if you read my book, you will find that Muhammad promising the Muslims an orgasm of 70 years.
Yeah, no, thank you. Poor guy.
Okay, how stupid that is. Is that a joy, or this is stupid? I mean, imagine I go to visit my friend, I knock at his door, and he's having orgasm. I leave 10 years, I come back, still having orgasm. I come back 10 years after, still he's having orgasm. I come 10 years after, still he's having orgasm. 70 years orgasm. Okay, when we are going to have
hurt a lot.
Okay, when we are going to have sex then?
And it's also going to hurt a lot.
Hurt or not, this is none of my business. I mean, orgasm for 70 years. If the joy is a joy, if you have it for 70 years or you have it for a minute, it's the same. What about you finish sex and have sex again and have orgasm again? Why 70 years orgasm? So the promises of this man obviously have a mental issue. It's obsessed about sex. You know, once the Muslim, he said, Muslim, he called me, he said, why you always talk about sex, my friend? Why I cannot talk about sex when I speak about Jesus? I talk about sex because all your religion is about sex. It's not me who is talking about sex, it's your God.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who said you can rent a woman. If your God, your religion don't believe in such a thing, I will never be speaking about it. When I speak about Christianity, I cannot mention such a thing. Jesus said that the man and the wife, they became one. Ikhad, united. The unity here is an equal unity. The man is the leader of the house, doesn't mean he is the boss and the woman is a slave. No, the man here, his duty is the same as Jesus described himself. Christ is the head of the church and he give himself for her. So the women in Christianity is equal to the church. And the most holy thing for a man, a Christian man, a warrior of Christ, is the church. So if you disrespect your wife, Jesus saying to you, you are disrespecting the church. And if the wife disrespect her husband, Messiah saying to you, you are disrespecting me.
Yeah.
So the unity here is a unity of respect, is not a unity for sex and orgasm. Sex is a gift, and God, he made things for a reason. Human being is lazy. If there is no joy of sex, nobody will have children. Trust me.
Yeah.
Imagine if we take joy of sex from sex. Do you think anyone will have sex? Nobody.
No.
Why do you want to do it? It's like asking you to go and bring me something from the roof. And why I want to bring you from the roof? You go bring it. It's very hard to climb. So why somebody want to have sex? Joy is made for a reason. God, he knows what will make you go for it. So he gave you the joy so you will do, reproduce, and your kind continue. But it was not the purpose, is just the joy. The purpose is to have a family, to have a society, to help each other, to build a community. When one of us is sick, the healthy one help. When one of you is dying, the others will bury him. One of you is poor, the rest will donate and give him. So society of love, not society of sex. Muhammad, he built a society of sex. Why we need to go and do jihad? So we can go and conquer the Roman and get the blondie women.
Yeah.
What kind of a prophet he said? Why Jesus said did not say to his followers, to the apostle, attack the Roman and get the blondie?
Yeah, because it's not about that.
It's a madness, and this is what this religion is about.
Mm.
I encourage everybody, got my books, please go and make a review. And by the way, for maybe some of you think if they make review, their real name in Amazon will appear. No, my friend, before you post, they will ask you, you want to post with this name, or you can make any name you want. You can call yourself Abdul, you can call yourself, nobody will know your name. You go to Amazon, you will find people, their name is Amazon customer. His name, you can name yourself whatever you want. So nobody will see what's your name. Nobody will you know, you can change whatever. Make a review and be sure to make an honest review. Don't say amazing book, amazing, wonderful. Don't do what the Muslims do. They sponsor the false, even though they knew it's false, just because it's praising Islam. Don't do that. I want people to make an honest review. What you like about the book, and if there's something you don't like, say.
Yep.
We don't encourage hypocrisy, and we don't want hypocrisy, and we don't belong to it. Anything else, Eva?
No, thank you. Except that I tried, you know, what I was trying to do, and I haven't gotten any answers from the priests up here, so I don't know if it will happen or not.
No problem. Yeah, we do our job. They you know, people, they invite us to churches or not. I'm doing my job. Right now, I have 300 something listening. It's bigger than a church. You know?
Yeah, but if they come back, because I don't know if they have gone on summer vacation already and going on camps and stuff like that. If they come back with a response, would you be able to still come up later while you're
no
still
problem.
here?
No problem, no problem. And as I said before, I go to any churches, I don't get wages, it's for free.
Yes, yes.
If people want to help us, in what we do, there is a donation link. People, they can donate. Nobody need to pay me anything. Nobody need to. I do not need a 5-star hotels. I will sleep in a couch in the church if they have one. You know. And I will pay.
It was just
and I will pay for my sandwich.
If you come up here, you don't need to.
You know,
you'll be very well
this year, before I go to my trip to China, I was invited by brother Adrian. I think you know him. Here, he come here to a big church, and in they reserved for me a hotel, and you know, they reserve the hotel, which means whatever you order, it's for free. I pay nothing. Honest to God, I went to McDonald's. I ate there for a very simple reason. I said, this is a church, and look how nice they are. They are present, and I did not ask for it, but they said it's already reserved. So if I order now, this is a very expensive hotel. How much is going to cost if I order to order food? You can imagine. Now I go to McDonald's, it's 500 meters away, cost me $8. I'm happy, and the money of the Christians is not wasted for someone in a place do not need it.
Yeah.
I'm not
and even
going
if
there.
you just took a bottle of water up in the hotel, it would be
I
like
did not
$8
I did not even use the water in the room, honest to God. Even the water in the room, I did not even use it, because I know they will charge for every bottle of water, and it's very expensive. I think it was the Hilton. You know? Yeah. So it is expensive hotel, and I know. I mean, I'm not here coming for a vacation, so somebody else will pay for my food. For me, if people invite me, I will pay for my sandwich. I'm happy to sleep in the couch. I don't want anything from anyone. If people want to help me to pay for my transportation to fly over there, well, that is not paying me. You're paying for the ticket. That would be nice of you to do, right? So I don't want them to pay me. We don't do it for money. This is not about business. This is about teaching and telling the truth. And whoever want to learn, he is more than welcome. The one who don't want, what we can do.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
But I hope we can get it up and running, because my town just had second in command mayor. He is a practicing Muslim.
Oh, okay. Enjoy Ramadan.
No, I just told my friend who told me that maybe we should start looking into where did the money from the rebuild of a mosque in his old school come from? Who supported that? Because a lot of people was protesting, but
see, I don't blame the Muslims for doing what they need to do. I mean, the people, they are supporting their religion. It is for them the right thing to do. It is people who they are living there is not doing their job to tell what Islam is about. And here we go. You know, you see the strange is, if you are a person who asks for 5 stars hotels, you get paid for every speech you make. They invite you. But if somebody says it's for free, it's like fishy. Why it's for free? You know, like why it's for free? Like imagine you have like a very expensive store. Suddenly they say free. Something fishy there.
Yeah, it must be bad.
What fishy? I mean, what free? There's nothing is called for free. Even people, they pay only even for their funeral. Even after death, you have to pay. Otherwise, nobody will bury you. So what for free? So the second you say for free, people, they get
it
like,
must be bad.
Like you know, I did teach Arabic for free. All right. In the first day we have like 20. Second week we have 10. The week after we have like 7, because for free. But if people are paying, they will be upset if they did not show up to the class, because he paid for it.
Yeah.
This is the mentality of a human being, and this is why many they rejected Jesus, for he gave them everything for free. But the fact it was not really free, he paid his life for us.
Yeah.
But because it's for free, if people pay for salvation, they will consider it in different way.
Yeah.
But things come to them in a free. You know, what was the wages Paul was asking people for? Even the Quran confirmed that Paul was asking for no wages.
Yeah, he gave all he had.
So wages always connected with the mind of a human being, that if somebody is asking you for wages, it's mean he is doing something like must be good. But something is for no wages, it must be nothing, to the point nobody want to take it.
Yeah.
You know, this is not the case, my friend, because for us, you know, for me, I can go there's tons of things I can do to make money. Why I want to waste my time, fly all the way to your country and get no wages? I mean, what's the point? You know?
Yeah.
Everybody need money. Have you ever heard of somebody who do not need money? Who is the one? How I pay for my internet? It's not for free. If I call the internet company now and say to them, I'm a Christian Prince, they say, so? Oh, I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, right. Let your God pay for it. That's what they will say to me.
But it's all about trusting.
Yeah, but anyway, but people
But if
they
I
want.
figure something out, I'll let you know. And I will get you on with your business because you've been online for a long time now.
Don't worry.
Yet,
You see,
and even people are still coming in now. I see.
my friend, I'm happy with what I'm doing, and people they invite me to churches or not. As you see, there's people inviting me all the way to the end of the world. I go, and every time I open here is a church. I have a church now. Go to,
exactly.
there's many mosque. They have 50 people inside the mosque. Even they invite them to come and eat food. Nobody come. So here I have right now I have 260 people.
Yes.
That is a big church, not small one.
No, it's good.
You know. So we have a church every time we open. God is good, and people are learning, and people copying my videos, and people getting my books, and people are. You see, yesterday is not the same as today, is not the same as tomorrow. When I started exposing Islam, there was nobody speaking of it, and nobody even knows what we are talking about. Most of those people, even today, who they are speaking against Islam, when I was teaching about Islam, they do not even know what Islam is about as a word, as a title. People in the West, they started questioning Islam after 9/11. This is the truth. I used to open a chat room before 9/11. Nobody come. I go to an American chat room to tell them about Islam. They bounce me. Get out. 9/11 happened. Suddenly, my chat room have 300 people.
Yeah.
Nobody wanna come. Suddenly now 300. Now you wanna know about Islam? I was warning you. I was warning you that this is a disgusting, violent religion. You don't listen. Now when you saw 3,000 being burned alive, now you want to listen?
Yeah.
And soon they will forget 9/11, and they will forget ISIS. Just time will come, and you will see they will forget everything.
Oh, of course, yes.
And they will start again saying Islam is a peaceful religion. I have people they have a very I don't know what to say. I mean, they don't want ugly stuff around them, but evil is exist. I understand you like to see flowers around you. I do too. I like to see peaceful community. I do. I like to see a Muslim coming to my house and having a dinner with me. I do, honestly. Why not? Christ, he told us to love everybody, and we love the Muslims. We don't hate them.
No.
But we cannot deny the reality that this religion teach violence against everybody, not only against the Christian. You cannot say that evil is not exist. You hear about people shooting, killing, raping every day. Evil is exist. It is reality. People they think by speaking about Islam, they are escaping the reality. Why our airplane have a tax of $100-200 extra? Because of Islam. Because now they have to increase the security 500 times than before, and they have to upgrade their equipment every few months. Before that, I remember before 9/11, I used to walk to the airplane and nobody check you.
Yeah.
All of you, those who they are not maybe in our age, you can go if you are like 85 and 90 like me. You can you remember that. Yeah. So so we used to walk to the airplane and nobody asked you even for IRD. You just give the ticket and you go. Now what happened now? You have to take off your shoes, you have to take off almost your clothes, even sometimes they might ask you to strip. Thank God
and
never
don't
happened
carry
yet.
water, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah, don't carry water, don't carry your shampoo,
nail clippers, whatever.
Yeah. So everything changed because of this cult. This cult is a change in your life for bad, not for good. Going around the world now is a lot harder than before. Why? Because of the violence of Islam. This is the truth. It's not because of the violence of the Hindus. It's not because of the violence of the Buddhas. When the last time we heard of a Buddha guy, he jumped inside an airplane and says, Buddha Akbar, I want to kill you all. You see,
No.
I went to the Buddha countries and I don't like what they believe in, but I did not see a Buddha guy want to kill me because I am a Christian.
No.
It might happen some places, maybe, but this is not the teaching of the religion.
No.
So if a person he practice killing others to make God happy, that is evil. Whoever want to believe in that, even if you are a Christian, if you are a Christian, believe that you should kill Muslims so you make Jesus happy, obviously you have nothing to do with the Christ. This is wrong. God, if he is almighty, if he is angry from a Christian prince, okay, let him destroy Christian prince. Why he cannot do it? He need you. So killing a human being for the benefit of God is a stupid idea. Obviously it is satanic, because if God is almighty, he do not need me to kill you to be happy. You kill him, you are Allah, kill him, go.
Yeah, it's a weak God.
I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone. Why I want to hurt anyone? What this guy did to me? What? Nothing. Why I want to kill a Muslim? What is good in killing a Muslim? Nothing.
No.
He's a human being like me. He have a family, he have a wife, he have children. And why you want to kill a Christian Muslims? What is that? What good is that going to do to humanity? Be human. You see, even animals don't kill unless they are hungry.
Yeah, and then this he got the weakest of
in the cirque or in the zoo, you will see the guy getting in the cage of a lion, and still he did not eat him. Why? Because he just feeded him. So even lion will not eat you unless he is hungry. Can't you be a lion? Can't you be a wolf? They don't kill you unless they you know, unless they want to eat. You see, when the wolf they chase a cattle of deers or sheep, they kill only one and they stop chasing. They eat, they sleep. You know, they don't keep going killing them. No, they don't keep killing. So they are killing just to eat. A human being he killed for what reason? I want to know. When you kill somebody is a Christian, what you did exactly? You want to eat him? Actually, one of the books of Al-Azhar University, it says that if somebody is an apostate, you can eat him without cooking him.
Ew.
Yeah, the video is in Memory TV. You can watch it with the translation.
Memory, yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can watch it there. You can search for it. And if he is a Christian, I think it says in the book, if he's a Christian, you have to do barbecue. You have to cook him. But if he is not, yeah, because there's a guy, his name is Khalid al-Walid. Khalid al-Walid, he killed a man and he cooked him, and he took his wife, and he's a Muslim. Why? Because he considered him a kafir.
Oh yeah. That takes this church barbecue to a whole new level. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Well, I just if those priests don't take themselves together, I have to save up to get you over here, even if I can just gather 5 people who would listen.
Yeah, and then we you know, we have a barbecue. No
actually, now that you mentioned this about the lions taking one, right? Because I've been using that picture when I've been debating Muslim claiming, oh, look how many people are converting. And I have actually said, well, if you look at a deer being hunted, they always take the weakest. And there is a reason why a lot of people are converting to Islam.
Actually,
and
it's not,
Christian, and I say
it's not really, no, it's not a lot. The number is very small, very tiny. But you see, the difference is when somebody convert to Islam, they make 1,000 video of him. When somebody leave Islam, he hide. He don't talk about it.
No, but what I meant is also that they get the weak.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. You know, we really, this is not an issue. Weak or strong. Let us say a person who is strong, no problem. But how many Muslims are truly Muslims in this religion? How we know? Give a freedom, and then we will know who is leaving Islam and who is converting to Islam. As long there is no freedom, all those numbers mean nothing. According to Al Jazeera TV, 16,000 Muslims leave Islam a day. This is Al Jazeera TV, not me. Okay, when Al Jazeera TV 16,000 leave Islam a day, why we don't have 16,000 video of 16? And they are not only leave Islam a day, they are leave Islam and convert into Christianity. So which means the number is a lot greater, because not everyone leave Islam became Christian. There's many that will become, I'm assuming the majority will become atheist. So if 16,000 human beings leave Islam a day and they become Christians, where we can find those 16,000? How come We don't see their YouTube and interview made, because nobody will do that, you know. And Christians, they don't do those things, you know, voluntarily. You want to talk about you became a Christian, no problem, but we don't go and seek propaganda to say, okay, you know, if we go in the history of Islam, we will find that in the same day Muhammad he died, people start leaving Islam left and right. Even Islamic history report that. So people left Islam in the time of Muhammad, and even in the time of Muhammad, the Quran speak of people who they are hypocrites who converted to Islam, but they are not convinced to be Muslims. And the Quran mentioned the Arab as an example. He said to them, don't say you are a believer, say you are a Muslim. And who is the one saying that? The Quran. Don't say you are a believer, you believe not. And believe never enter your heart. Say you are a Muslim. So how those people who believe never enter their heart became Muslims? By fear. You know? The biggest church in USA of convert is Iranian church. I never saw any Islamic TV making like a program about why tens of thousands of Iranians are leaving Islam. What is the problem? Nobody talk about it. How many Muslims they became Christians from Saudi Arabia? You know, the propaganda is to make you believe that everybody is converting to Islam. The fact everybody is leaving Islam. But the difference is the Muslims, they don't have you know, like if somebody became a Muslim, Christians will not go after him to kill him, and he will be glorified, you know, like a woman, she could marry a Muslim, she make a video, they make a video of her sister Amina, she became a Muslim, her name used to be etc. We have the dean of the Azhar University became a Christian. We have, you know, we can name endless, the son of the founder of Hamas, right? Mus'ab, you know, I mean, how bigger can be the son of Hamas founder, he became a Christian. But we don't brag about it. What a big deal. People convert, people leave, it's their business. The question is Islam a religion or not? Is Islam is really from God or not? The answer is very easy, proven here. Islam is the most stupid cult ever you can imagine. And you know, for me, at the end of the day, if all the world became a Christian or not, that will not change anything for me. For at the end of the day, from their fruits you will know them. I will be known by my fruit, not your fruit. So you become a Christian or not, I'm not going to get hurt. This is your business, it's your salvation. So if 70 billion human beings became a Christians by name, but none of them is a really Christian, what the benefit? Muslim, they speak about numbers, we are the biggest in numbers, but we never heard of a Christian saying we are blah 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 blah. Nobody care. Who care about this? For it's not about numbers to make you right.
No.
As an example, when Moses was a prophet of God, according to the Muslims, the Jews are very small in number in the time of Moses and after. So does that mean Moses was wrong because he have a small number?
No.
According to the Muslims, only 12 people, sometimes they say 17, believe in Jesus. Does that mean Jesus was wrong? I'm talking about Jesus the Muslim. According to Muslims, Muhammad himself, he have total of 70 after many years to believe in him. Most of them is his wives. Was he wrong because he have a small number? The Muslim, they will say no. So numbers is a stupid argument for those who have no argument. The question is, can Islam stand examination? As you see, Islam cannot take a question. Each time we ask a Muslim a question, Islam looks stupid and funny. You were here and we asked a Muslim why the Prophet he said that, he said maybe he was joking. And why he said that, why this Abdul he said that, because obviously it's embarrassing what his Prophet is saying. It's against logic, it's stupid, and he could not, as he said, he could not find a better word to describe the behavior of his Prophet. So if a Muslim could not find a better word than joking to describe Muhammad behavior, what I will describe him? You tell me. All right, my dear sister, thank you very much for calling.
Yes, I will get to bed. It's almost 3 a.m. here now.
All right. All right, take care and sweet dreams.
You too. Bye bye. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you. Bye bye. All right. People have to focus on one thing, and usually most of Muslims, they have a very weird mentality. As an example, when you speak to a Muslim, his big argument with the Christians is the Trinity, and I find it very funny because let us say, like in India, I think there's like, I don't know, 6 billion million God. I don't know. I'm not too much knowledgeable about India. Let us say there's 6 million gods in India, and let us say they are true gods. That will not change anything. You know what I mean? If they are 6 millions or 1, as long they are true, they are true. Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Who care about if it is, you know, if you believe in 1 million God or 2 God or 20? If there is 20 God and they are real 20 gods, then this is reality. There's 20 gods. What we can do about it? If there's one God, there's one God. So believing in how many God will not change anything. This is a stupid idea to think that you are right because you believe in one. Secondly, the Jews, the Christian believe in one God. The Trinity does not mean we have 3 gods. Number 3, there's many religions believe in one God, and they are not Muslims, neither Christians, neither Jews. And not only that, there's religion, there's a church, it's called the Church of Satan. They believe Satan is God, and he is the only God. So it's a very naive, silly argument, showing that the person who debate about it is immature. The same as Muhammad. Actually, I did not finish reviewing the answers of the Muslims about Muhammad. Like this guy, we were talking about him, right? When he spoke about he's a prophet taking shower in a dirty water. Let me find it for you. Where is, I want to answer this. Because he said that according to scholars, that if a man he take a shower or in a water which is huge, that will not affect the water. Let me show you. Where he said. I'm trying to find it so we can love together. Here we go. This is his post. You make a lot of noise and you say nothing. You cannot even debate your filthy false prophet. Oh, so this is the guy answering him. Sorry. Hold on. Where is here? Here we go. I just gave you the answer of the will of Bid'ah. So the answer must be here. Where is the answer? Maybe here. Hold on. Okay. The will of Bid'ah, as with all wills, is the hot desert climate of Arabia, where it treated as gold by everyone. First of all, idiot, this is not a well. It's called the will of Bid'ah because it used to be a well and it's dry now, have dirty water. It's not a well. Have you ever heard, you just say it, treat it as gold. Have you ever heard of somebody in the desert, he throw dead dogs in the water they drink from? The Muslims in Mecca, they drink only from Zamzam. So now, as their survival independent, so obviously they are not dependent in this water because they throw dead dogs in it and women blood from period. Okay, as soon as the heavy rain stopped, which were very rare, everyone would clean all the wells. What this guy is talking about, those wells of water are not coming because of rain. This is from the deep land, which is accumulated through thousands of years. It's not just a rain happen now. Is that correct, guys? The water, when you dig in the ground, that water is not because it just rained an hour ago. This is something collected through thousands of years. This is not from the rain happening now. That's stupid to say. And then he continued. Imam al-Khattabi said that it should not be understood that the companions were not the ones who used to throw dead dogs or menstrual clothes into the well of Bid'ah. The companions were cleanest ever people. What? Guys, look at this. It is not the companions who they are throwing the dead dogs and women blood from, period. Well, I'm so glad that the companion of Muhammad, Umar, and Abu Bakr don't have period. What this guy is talking about? And they are the most cleanest. Your prophet used to have a lot of lice in his bed, in his head. The most cleanest people ever. Are you sure? If we go, oh sorry, my screen is off. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, I was showing you this guy here. He's saying that Imam al-Khattabi said that it should not be understood that the companions were not the ones used to throw dead dogs or menstrual clothes in the well of Bid'ah. The companions were the cleanest ever people. Is that true? I will type 2 words in the screen and we will see if this is true or not. The cleanest ever? Huh. Okay. Makes sense. It's true. Anas ibn Malik reported Abu Abdul Rahman Auf ibn Zubayr. Zubayr, by the way, is the Hawari of Muhammad. You see, the Muslim, they claim that Jesus have Ansar, Nasara, the disciples. Muhammad, he said, as Zubayr is my disciple. Okay. Complained to Allah Messenger about lice. He granted them concussion of to wear shirt of silk. What does that mean? This guy is, look at this guy. Allah Messenger saw in him, saw Ka'b, while lice were filling of his face. I mean, do you see how clean they are? They are not just walking by, they are saying hello and doing umbrella jump. They are doing diving. Those are the most clean disciples of Allah, Prophet. Falling down. It's not like one, I saw one, no, they are falling down. This guy have a farm in his head. And Muhammad himself, he is full of lies too. And Haram used to flee him. All those hadith is about lies. Do you see how they lie? Let us go back to the answer of this Abdul. Okay. Scholar said, held that much water is not affected by little impurity. Guys, is the writing clear? Let me zoom in. Hold on. I hope it's clear now. So what he's saying, that too much water will not be infected by little dirt. Let us go and see the hadith. Is it little? Is it too much water and little dirt? Let us go here. Let's see how little, how big it is, because the measurement is given by Muslims. Read carefully with me. Abu Dawood said, I heard Qutayba said, I asked the person in charge of the well of Bid'ah about the depth of the well. He replied, at most the water reaches the private area. Do you see it, guys? Is it clear? So what is the maximum height? Is the private area of a man. What is that is going to be? A meter or something? What? Well, that's it, the max. And now how big it is? It is 6 cubit. So what is the huge water? What is the huge water? This is smaller than a bathroom. So in this bathroom we have a jacuzzi, and this jacuzzi, the water reach less than down the private part, and inside that jacuzzi we have dead dogs, not a dead dog. Read carefully. It doesn't say one dead dog, it says dead dogs. Dogs, many. And it's not saying one woman rag. At that time they used to use a fabric for the women for their period. So it doesn't say one dog, one woman she throw. No, the dead dogs, many dogs, we do not know how many, and minstrel clothed people, they throw people, not a person, in it. In different hadith it says even garbage. And now you are saying to me, and you are confirming to me, thank you, that the water will be affected if it is a small amount of water. And you are the one who confirmed that to us. And what is 6 cubit is? Should we convert 6 cubit? In Arabic it says 6 sittatu azra. Azra is an arm. 6 arms. So how tall the arm of a man? How long? Guys, how long? Somebody tell me. This is why I say when the Muslim they try to defend Islam, they say and they give the most stupid argument, which is exposing their prophet. So now what this Abdul he did, he just get his prophet busted again, because he just convinced us that his prophet was taking a shower in a water for sure it is dirty. For he just said if the water is huge, that will not be affected, but if the water is small, the water will be affected. And we proved that this is a very small water. It is just a tiny jacuzzi. Have what? Dead dogs in it. What more you want? You just help me to prove that obviously your prophet is suffering from mental illness. Nine foot according to Google. So the total, guys, one of you he convert the numbers. It is less than 3 meters. 2.7 3 meters. This is smaller than the like you know, I mean, if you want to put a table, the dining table is going to take that. 2.7 meter, and the height of the water is down your private part. This is the small jacuzzi they have in the swimming pool for kids. And we have there dead dogs and women blooded from period, and we have garbage, and you are telling me that this water stay pure? It look like this Abdul, maybe he is not aware that the Muslims they gave us full description of the size of this water. I'm sure he do not know, otherwise he will not say that. And now what he will say? He will say this is a hadith is weak. No, it's not. I know what he will say. I know what is the coming post will be. This is a weak hadith. It is sahih. Does it say sahih? Sahih. So the companions of the Prophet are the most clean people, but yet the fleas are swimming in the top of them. What about the Prophet himself? Being fleed, being cleaned from lice in his head. Do you see it? This is the hadith. It says that a woman, her name is Haram. By the way, why Muhammad is sitting in the lap of Haram? Is she his girlfriend? And what she was doing? What Haram she was doing? She was cleaning him from lice. Why? Why Muhammad is so clean to the point he have a lot of lice in his head? And to show you one more proof of madness of Muhammad, Muhammad is the only prophet who taught the Muslims, if a fly fell down in your soup, what do you do? Guys, the disciple of Muhammad was very clean. Do you see the hadith here? Muhammad saying to his disciple, Zubab, Zubab, fly, fly. You see here, the Muslim they translate saying, evil, evil. It doesn't say that. It says Zubab. Let me go. Read this one. The madman Muhammad. If a fly falls into the vessel of one of you, let him dip it, and drink it. What? If a fly fell down in your soup, you dip it. Read this one. Read well. This one is more clear. The Prophet said, if a housefly falls in the drink of any one of you, he should dip it in the drink and take it out, for one of its wings has diseases and the other one has a cure. This is wisdom, guys. This is very deep. This is very deep. I mean, who can reject this? I want to see Muslims making videos and posting from now. I challenge the Muslims to do that, to bring a fly and dip it in their soup and drink it. I will be the first one to subscribe to your video. Who want to do that? And the Prophet and the disciples of Allah, they are the most clean people. Is that what the clean people do? Hey, fly, can you do diving, please? No, you have to do diving. The Prophet said you have to dive. No. Well, if you don't dive, I'm going to push you down. Yes, you have to dive, because the Prophet of Allah, he said the very scientific fact that one wing of you have disease and the other wing of you have a medicine. What the heck? Disease in the wing? Since when? The wing of a fly is the most clean part of it. Why? Anyone knows why? Because this is the only part move in the speed of 1,000 times of a second. This is why you can see through. Is that correct? If you look at the fly, you can see through the wings. Why? Because it's simply not dirty. It's so clean. The dirt is not in the wings, it is in the hair of the legs of the fly. The wings of the fly is the most clean part of it. For the fly move them thousands of times a second. To the point, if a fly get close to your ears, you will be so annoyed because this is the sound of her wings going so fast. You can't see the wings of the fly moving when she is flying because they are so fast. You can see the bird's wings, correct, guys? When the birds are flying, we can see their wings moving up and down because it's slow. But when it's come to the fly, it's impossible to see it unless you have a high definition camera and you do slow motion. So how Muhammad he says such a stupid statement? Very simple. A fly fell down in the soup of Muhammad. He is a very dirty man. This is how he lived, savage. He keep drinking. They said to him, prophet, prophet, look, there's a fly there. Very embarrassing. So now Muhammad, he have to give an excuse how he is a prophet and still drinking. He said, okay, brothers and sisters, if a fly fell down in your soup, you dig it, dip it, and drink it. And you are telling me that you Muslims and the prophet and the apostles of your prophet, they were the most clean ones? The prophet, he forbid cursing the fly. Why? The lice, sorry. The lice. He forget. Why the prophet forbid cursing the lice? According to Muhammad, that Allah, he made the lice to wake up the prophet from their sleep. Any Muslim have a comment? Is it true really the lights are exist to wake up the prophet from sleep? Is that how your prophet always wake up? Actually, Muhammad, he said in one hadith, I'm trying to find it, that Allah, he tests his prophets by lies. Let me try to find the hadith. Oh, I cannot find it here. How come? How sad. Why is that? The hadith says that if Allah he want he want to test a prophet, he send the flies of him until almost they kill him. So look at the wisdom of Islam. Jesus was going to be killed by the Roman, Allah save him. Prophets of Islam, they are killed by lies. And supposedly this is the wisdom of Allah. I'm trying to find the hadith in English. I don't know why we cannot find it. Weird. It should be here. Mostly they don't want to list it here. Yeah. The clean apostles, huh? The clean apostles of Allah, full of lies. And why, if somebody have lies, he have to sacrifice? Any Muslim can tell me? I mean, you fight lies by sacrificing? This is a very clear medicine. I had a severe infestation of head lice. Okay, suffering. Yeah, all of this is about lies. The guy he have lice. The prophet he asked. The prophet he ordered him to fast 3 days. What does that mean? Hunger strike against the lice? Guys, the guy is suffering from lice. The prophet saying to him, sacrifice a sheep and fast 3 days. So if any of you he have a lice problem, brother, sacrifice a sheep and fast 3 days. And don't forget, you have to send the sheep to Christian Prince. We accept donation like this. It's welcome very much. Oh Lord, this is very, and I cannot believe it when he said it's very well known that the apostles of Allah, they are very clean, very clean. Okay, yeah, drinking the soup of the fly, cleaning your ass with the rocks, Muhammad drying his hand with the ground after he do blum blum. Guys, look at this. Look at this prescription. This guy, he came to the prophet that he was with the Messenger of Allah in ihram, and he suffered from infestations of head lice. The Messenger of Allah commanded him to shave his head and told him, fast for 3 days or feed 6 poor person. What does that mean? Muhammad, he believed that lice is coming from Allah. You did something wrong. Is that correct, guys? What fast 3 days? And why I need to sacrifice? Look at this guy. This guy is saying, when I was cooking a pot and lice were creeping on my face. What? Creeping. I wonder how many lice were in his cooking. Oh, look how many hadith about lice. All of this crawling in my face. And the apostle of Allah, they are very clean. Anyway, I want to say, guys, thank you for being here. It's getting late here now. Tomorrow I don't think I'm going to do broadcast because today we spend more time, more than what I planned for. So we spoke too much, and we want to give time for people to watch this video again. And feel free to cut the video and share it with your friends. And I encourage the Muslims who they claim they get me busted to download my videos and share it with their friends, as long you are proud about your work. As long, Christian Prince, you have nothing, why you don't download my videos and post them in your YouTube? Do it, please. And there is a Muslim, he promised me long time ago that he is going to buy all my books and he will burn them. Where are you? I cannot wait. Aren't you going to order them first? How you are going to burn my books without ordering them first? Here we go. I want you to burn this German book. I want the Muslim to buy a 1 million copy and make a video of burning Christian Prince book and saying takbir. Do it. Or you can buy 1 million copy of 6 of Allah. This is a very dangerous book. You will see how many Muslims will leave Islam because of it, the same as the German before. Very disgusting. What about you order 10,000 copy, just one order, bring them and burn them. Seek revenge from Christian Prince. I mean, have you ever heard of such intelligence? They are threatening me that they are going to burn my books. Please, we print more. Are you sure? Please don't do that. Please don't burn my books. I mean, come on. This is not even fair. Don't. You are burning your money, not my books. You buy, you spend your money, you take pages, you take papers, you burn them, we print more. I mean, where is the intelligence? The same as this guy is saying to me that the water was a huge and the prophet does not affect the prophet, when we find that this is not even 2.7 meter. What a huge 2.7 meter water is a huge. If you are 6 foot tall, how many centimeter guy is 6 foot tall? How many centimeter? 6 foot. 6 foot is almost 2 meter something, right? So it's the size of a man. It's like the size of a king size bed, a king bed. And you are telling me there's dogs there, dead dogs, and women blood from period, and you are telling me this is a huge water? Amazing. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys. May the Lord bless you all, and I hope today we have a good time together. And please, I encourage you to download my videos, because they will not stay there. Always I say that you can download them and you can cut them pieces, you can share them, you can watch them again, you can take notes, you can learn how to debate Muslims, you can play them for young ones in your family to learn how to answer Muslims. There's a lot of benefit of watching those videos, and they are for free, cost you nothing. You learn how Muslims talk, you learn their logic, you learn how funny they are when they try to defend Islam. Download, cut the videos, share them, spread them all over. Not only in YouTube, there's many format of website to load videos. Do that, because they try always to take my videos down. For my videos obviously is a big threat for this cult, but I promise the Muslims I will never stop exposing this cult. Even when I die, my books will be there. What you can do about it? They will be there forever. I will not live forever, but my books will be there, and millions will read them. And if one day I was killed, that will make more people read my books, because people, they want to wonder why this guy got killed. Must be very interesting. And then the number of those people who read my books will be maybe 100 or 1,000,000 times more. Wonderful. So in my life, in my death, I will be exposing your false religion, not because of anything except we love the Muslims and we want to save them from this cult. God is not a pimp who provides vagina. That is not God, my friend. You are insulting God. God is not the one who get happy for you kill a human being just because you don't believe in him. The true God is the one who sends somebody to convince him, to help him to understand, not the one who kill him. Killing a human being will not be a solution of anything except to bring in violence to society, and hate never build, hate destroy. And the first thing hate does, destroy the one who have it in his chest. This is why we cannot see in Islamic society any form of peace or love, for this is a society of hatred. Everybody is hated. They hate themselves. And one of the clear signs of you hate yourself when you commit suicide. You hate your life because Muhammad, he promised you will have virgins. He fool you. He want to take your life now and send you to hell. If Muhammad have a true God, let him kill the enemies of Allah. You do not need to kill him. Can't your God kill this person? Why Allah don't answer the Muslim prayers? You are praying for this Christian of America, praying for George Bush to die, praying for Trump to die, praying for the president of Israel to die. Nothing happening. 1 billion times you said Allahu Akbar in Syria in the war and you lost. Why Allah is not there? Why he don't go and fight in Syria? Why he need mujahideen? Can't he destroy the Syrian army? Can't Allah fight the Russian army? Obviously he cannot. So I want to say thank you for everybody. May the Lord bless you all. and the guy, his name is Azoro. Azoro, I'm thinking to leave, but if you decide to call me, I will stay. What do you say? I am tempted now. Azoro, do you have the courage to call me? Mr. Azoro, do you have the courage to call me? You see, I was leaving, but because of you, I will stay until tomorrow. I am being tempted. You are proud to be a Muslim, Mr. Ivan? Okay, do you want to call me Ivan? Because I'm so interested to know why you are proud to be a Muslim. Why is that? I'm not leaving. Here we go. I changed my mind. I cannot see a Muslim, he's proud to be a Muslim, and I don't talk to him. You are delivering a load of what? According to your prophet, a Muslim woman, she is delivering her load after 4 to 8 years of her pregnancy. Have you ever heard of a woman giving delivery or 10 years after her husband died? I mean, what kind of religion this religion is? Is that true? Are you Jibreel delivering a load? Because Muhammad, he claimed that Jibreel used to come and deliver load for him, a load of verses. So any Muslim from those who they are proud Muslims want to call me. I hope Allah becomes judge to you. My friend, Allah cannot judge himself. Allah cannot judge anything. And I prove it many times. What Allah you hope? I keep hoping. Have you ever heard of a God? His name is Allah. He asked you to kiss black stones. Hey, Blackstone, how are you? We miss you. Blackstone, please deliver my kiss to Allah. What a pagan person. What Allah? What judge? You're a pagan man. You don't have God. A person who believes in God, he don't kiss stones. I mean, I understand if you kiss your 4 wives, at least they are women, but kissing a stone, you tell me why. And this stone is in the shape of a private part. Allah is a great. What is great about Allah? Where in the Quran it says Allah is a great? Is that Allah Akbar? Akbar in Arabic mean bigger. You want me to prove it? You are tempting me, you see. I cannot, guys. Sorry guys, I was going to leave. What I can do? I'm weak. I'm very weak. Let me show you. When you Muslim, you say Allah Akbar, you think it's Allah is a great because you don't speak Arabic. I need to turn the light on. I cannot see. I'm guessing the letters and the keyboard. All right. Here we go. When Abraham in the Quran says, when Abraham he saw the sun, he said, "This is my God, this is Akbar." Do you see it? Why the sun is Akbar? Who is the Muslim want to answer? Do you see it? Abraham he said, "This is my God, this is Akbar." What that's a lie? It's in front of you on the screen. Oh, hold on. The screen is off. Sorry. And this guy, he want to promote his books. He could put in his books for us. Unbelievable. I mean, this is really annoying. Okay, do you see it? فلما رأى الشمس بازغة قال هذا ربي هذا أكبر. So what do you mean it's a lie? You see Akbar? Abraham, he worshipped the sun and he called it Akbar. What is Akbar about the sun? He saw a star, he said this is my God. Then he saw the sun, he said this is Akbar, this is bigger. Because the sun is more close to us, so it looked bigger. What do you say? Haza Akbar. According to the Muslims, Abraham is a sun worshipper and the moon worshipper. What do you say? Okay, obviously this guy is a kid. Anyway, guys, I thought Muslims will call me. CP, do you believe Abraham heard a voice to kill his son? This is a different story. This is in the Quran. The Quran says that. Are you making fun of the Quran? Allah told Abraham to kill his son. Are you against Allah now? Are you against Akbar or Allah? Which one you reject his teaching, Allah or Akbar? Anyway, guys, I thought we got Abdul, we got a customer, but look like there's no customers no more. With this, I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all. And remember, this coming month I'm going to go on a trip, but still you will receive my videos. If I could not do it live, but I might be able to do it live. If not, I will make videos and post them in the account of Arab for Christ, Arabian Prophet, whatever. I will post them all over. Just always subscribe to my minds.com's channel, to Facebook, to Twitter, so you will be updated, and especially to patreon.com, which you always see in the screen when I am broadcasting. So you will be informed about any news, any posting, any videos, and any update. And at the same time, for those who like to help us and support us, we really appreciate their help, and your help is really needed. May the Lord bless you. And as always, we as a Christians, we are not proud to be Christians. We are proud because we have a Christ. For there's no name better than his name, and there's no one can be equal to him, and no dignity and no ethic and no love and no wise better than him. I am not proud of myself, for I'm a sinner man, and no man who is a sinner should be or could be proud. But the only one we can be proud of is the Messiah, who never commit a sin. He is the best of the best. He is the truth. He is the Alpha. He is the Omega. He is the beginning. He is the end. And you Muslims, you better seek better end, not with a child molester, not with the pimp who promised you vagina and boys in heaven, slavery, not someone who promised you 70 years orgasm, but somebody promised you to be glorious with the glory of God. Somebody promised you to be noble and live better than angels who do not need. He will free you from your needs. Islam is a religion of slavery, for in heaven you will become more addicted to sex and slave of sex. With Christ we are free. With Muhammad we are slaves. Slaves of the devil. Thank you very much for being with us, and may the Lord bless you, all of you. Until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon.